guys, it's Will with Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. I'm sorry, there's a cat staring at me from a cat perch off in the corner. She's like staring right at me. So I went to Amoeba again. I know, guilty as charged. I go to Amoeba a lot. I love Amoeba. I buy records, I buy DVDs. So which is just a quick pickups roundup video. I got two movies here. One of them is sealed. I don't know if I want to open it. I'll have to make that decision in a second. So I got Above the Law, UNBL. We'll talk about this in a sec. This is, I think, just the Dragon Dynasty Standard Edition. And then I got this, which is super, super cool. This is a sealed Japanese version of The Spy Next Door with Jackie Chan, starring Jackie Chan, with all Japanese writing and everything all over it. So we'll get a closer look at this in a second. And these were both really cheap. This was $7.99. This was $2.99. Can't go wrong with Amoeba prices. So let's just, we're going to flip the camera around so you can get a closer view, and then we'll take a closer peek at these. So here we have Above the Law. This is the Dragon Dynasty Special Collector's Edition, and there's UNBL right there. So if you're unfamiliar with UNBL, and apologies if I'm pronouncing his name incorrectly, but he is one of the three dragons. So it's him, Sammo Hung, and Jackie Chan, and they were obviously Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung were directors, they were actors, and UNBL was in a lot of their movies and is a phenomenal martial artist and stunt performer and actor who started a handful of his own kind of like B-movie, grindhouse fare type stuff. Like this movie reminds me a lot of, actually it shares the title with the Steven Seagal movie, Van Damme, like that kind of thing, except it has the production value of, you know, like if you watch those Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung movies from the 80s, they're so well directed in terms of showing off the fight scenes and the choreography and the camera work and all those things. So they had such a great kind of, what do you want to call it, little factory there for churning out these really excellent martial arts films. So there's benefits from that while having this really kind of like grindhousey plot. So it was directed by Corey Yuen, who directed some films with Jet Li. I think he did like My Father the Hero, Legend, The Defender, and then he did Hero, and then also The Transporter with Jason Statham, and various other films. And Cynthia Rothrock is in this movie, who is an American martial artist. So you can see her on the back cover here. She has a couple great scenes. And then we have the big bad guy here who gets kicked in the head seriously hard at the end, which is totally badass. If you follow us on Instagram, we posted just the kick, which is like a roundhouse. It's like a 540-degree roundhouse kick to the dude's head, and it has like 120,000 views or something like that. It's like our highest viewed video by about a mile. So go check us out on Instagram. Check that out. It's just I think it's HK Cinema Appreciation Society is our Instagram handle. And here we go. There's the disc. So this didn't come with the... there's usually some inserts that come with these Dragon Dynasty DVDs. This didn't have one. It is what it is. Like I said, it was only $7.99, so that's not a bad deal. There you go. That's Above the Law. And the other thing I got that's really, really, really cool, is this Japanese edition of The Spy Next Door. And so it's 3,990 yen. Now, as you may or may not know, I lived in Japan. And I lived in Japan a really long time ago. It was 2003, 2004. So the exchange rate might be very, very different now. But when I was living in Japan, it was about 110, 115 yen to the dollar. So this is pretty expensive. And then, 30 plus bucks, right? And then to get it for $2.99, and it's unopened. And I kind of don't want to open this. It's a Region 2, and I have a Region 1 Blu-ray player, so I could play this on my computer, but I have this movie. I have the American edition of this movie. And this was almost like, I know this is a silly thing to say because it's a DVD, but this is almost like a museum piece type thing to me. Like, I saw it, and I was like, well, I have to buy that because it's $2.99. It's a Japanese edition. It's got the hiragana, the katakana, the kanji all over it. It's a double disc, I think, and it's got a lot of bonus features, which is, I think they're all listed kind of here. Yeah, I mean, I just think that's really cool. And I think this says, if I'm reading this correctly, yeah, you know what, I think this says Mission, so mission. I don't actually know the Japanese title of this movie. So, we'll leave it at that. But there you go. Jackie Chan, Spy Next Door, Japanese DVD release.